Hi guys, all right, here's our next lesson. Today we're going to be talking about the median and the mode. The previous lesson we talked about what the mean was or the average. And I mentioned in that video that when they ask us what the measures of center are, there's three things that they're going to ask us to find. And so I'll move my big head out of the way over here. So one of them is the mean, which we figured out yesterday, or the average. What is, if we add them all up and divide by that number, what's the middle number? The median, which I kind of think of like when your parents are driving down the road, you have like the medians in the middle of the road to kind of separate the two ways of traffic. So the median, again, is going to be a middle number we're going to find. We're going to find it a little bit differently, but it's still going to be a measure of center. And then the mode, we're going to find the one that most often. So that's kind of how I remember with the MO, most often, the number that appears the most often. So those are kind of my little hints for you. So I already wrote a problem up here, minutes on homework. And so let's say you spend 18 minutes, you spend 20 minutes, 22 minutes, 11 minutes, 19, 18, and 18 again. So the first thing I'm going to do when I'm figuring out my median and my mode is I have to put them in order from least to greatest. So let me put them in order from least to greatest. So I have 11, and I like to cross them off as I use them to make sure that I don't forget one of my data numbers. So I have 11. And then it looks like we go to 18, we have another 18, and we have another 18. And then we go to 19, we have 20, and we have 22. So huge hint, this is how lots of kids make mistakes, is recount. Make sure you have the same amount of numbers that are in the original set. So up here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to make sure I still have 7 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I did it, right? So now all I'm going to do is kind of narrow in and figure out where my median is. So my median, I've seen lots of you just do like this, cross off one from this end, one from this end, one from this end, one from that end, one from that end, one for that end, and you're left with only one number in the middle since it's odd. And so in this case, 18 minutes is my median. My mode is what's the number that appears the most. 1, 2, 3, 3 18s. Can't think that will be our mode. So in this case, both our median and our mode are exactly the same. All right, so let me present another median and mode to you just in a different format. So let me erase this and we'll get started with our next one. All right, so the next one I'm going to make into a table, and it's going to be test grades. All right, so let's take a look at our test grades. So we have somebody who got 100, somebody who got 87, another person got 100. We have 77, 85, 97. We have 80, 85, 95, and I'll just add them down here, a 65, an 82, and a 75. All right, so just because it's the data they've given us is a little bit differently organized, we're still going to put it in order from least to greatest. In this case, we've got quite a few numbers, so I'm definitely going to cross them off as I put them over here. So my lowest score in this case was 65. And then let's see, I have a 77. And then I go to an 80, and then it looks like, oh, I forgot a 75, so I've got to go back and fix this. There we go. All right, and then it looks like I have a couple of 80, oh, no, I got an 82. And then it looks like I have an 85 and an 85. Then it looks like I have an 87. Oh no, I'm going to have to erase my measures of center over here. An 87. And then it looks like, cross off, I have a 95, a 97, and 2 100s. All right, so again, I'm going to go back and check to make sure that all of my numbers are in the right spot. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 12 numbers that are all here. So I'm just going to do my crossing off. So I'm going to do one from here, 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 here. Uh-oh. This case, there's not one number left over. There is two numbers left over. Fortunately for us, they're both the same number. So in this case, our median test score is 85. And then our mode is the number that appears the most often. So as I'm looking through here, I see two 85s as well, and I see two 100s. So in this case, we have two modes because they both appear twice. Okay, also with this problem, I kind of want to talk to you a little bit about what happens if they ask you to figure out the median. So we're going to figure out the median, or the mean, sorry, we already figured out the median. We're also going to figure out the mean in this case too. So we have a lot of numbers to add together. So I'm just going to start doing half of them, and then we'll figure it out. I might have to do a little bit of erasing over here. So I definitely know I have 200. So I'm just going to start here, 97, 95, and 87. So I'm just going to draw a line there so I know I'm stopping. So I have 14, I have 19, I have 18, 19, plus is 27. So I have 479. And now I'm going to add some more numbers, 85 plus, oops. 85 and 82 and 80. I'm just going to add the rest of these. All right, so let's see. So I'm going to move my camera a little bit this way so you can see what's going on. Sorry, it's a little crooked. All right, so this is 10 and this is 9, so that's 19, so 29. So I have 8 4 times, so that's 32. So 34, and then I have, well, my brain is thinking slowly today, 40, 54. So I'm going to add my 479, my other numbers here. So let's see, I've got 8, I've got 12. So it looks like if I did my math right, which sometimes doesn't happen, 1,028. So now I'm going to add or divide that by 12 because there was 12 numbers. So 12 divided by 1,028. So we've got to figure out some math here. So I don't know, I know 5 is, so let's try 8. Right, is 1696, so that would be my closest number. 4, 5, 6, 68. So we know that's 5 because it's 60. So I'm going to have to use a decimal. 8. So 80. So oops, bring up my decimal. So that would be, what's 12 times 7? 1484, too big. So we're back to 6. 12 times 6. And I know some of you are so much better, 72. So 72. And then we get 8 again, and it just looks like it keeps going on and on and on. So in this case, it would be a repeating 6. So sometimes when they ask you for measures of center, remember you're going to have to figure out what's the mean, the median, and the mode. So lots of math for just one problem, but you can endure it and go ahead and power through it, and you'll be awesome. All right, good luck, guys. You know where I am.